Seems that our friend Walter Weeks, Mr. Fresh Prince CEO.
I can't believe he did this. Oh man, the Manosphere is losing his fucking mind. You know, my whole thing on this, you don't have to preach what you practice. You can preach, do better than me. I know these things because I've made these mistakes. That's kind of what wisdom is, in like a really beautiful way. Like, don't make these mistakes that I made, right? Or that I'm currently making, If an alcoholic tells you, hey, stay away from alcohol, it's bad for you, man, you ain't gonna be like, well, you don't do that, so I'm gonna do it anyway. So there's that. But there's a difference between telling someone, hey, I've experienced this, don't follow what I do, than pretending that you live a certain life and that you take your own advice and that's how you live and this is the way it should be because that's how you live. And like, there's a difference. So it's interesting. Let's get back into this. But Fresh, ooh,
Oh,
my boy
got his her pregnant, and she's keeping the baby, and she's exposing him.
bro, this whole situation is so messy, bro.
Yes.
This is so messy.
Yes, sir. Alpha male guru, whatever, red pill, knows the truth of the world, got caught up with a sex worker and got her pregnant, and now he's begging her to get rid of it. The guys who were supposed to tell you
My dude
not
losing
to get these,
all his money. All his money is gone, man. I've seen some of the stuff. She is lighting him up. His money is gone, guaranteed. He's getting lit up in court if he doesn't pay, and it is what it is, man. Like, why would you? If she was willing to expose everything immediately when she first called to tell this man, she immediately was recording. Like, this is a setup, dude, and you got caught hook, line, and fucking sinker. That's so sad, man. Oh man.
Was pregnant, got her pregnant. Now, can I ask you a question? Is that fresh? I'm just asking. Is that a new one?
God.
Or is it this the most stale ass mistake you could make in the world?
God damn it.
You know what they calling him online? Pug CEO.
Oh, shit.
They got a nickname called Pug CEO. Yeah, they are killing this man.
Damn.
All right, so her name is Daisy Fit. Okay, she's putting him on blast.
You mean to tell me that Fresh fucked with Fit?
No.
That was so
That's
painful,
fire.
bro.
I didn't see that.
No, please. I'ma stop. Don't
I'm just saying.
You didn't
encourage
see that
this.
shit when you said it?
Because that's the thing. Fresh offers pretty much nothing to the podcast. So it's almost like Fit got him pregnant, got to pay child support.
That's
If
true.
I see any girl's Instagram and it has preaching it, I will never talk to her. It could be the baddest.
Say that
It
again?
could be the second coming of Megan Good. If she got preaching to Instagram, you better get the fuck away from me. Ain't no way I'm getting no Megan Preach Good pregnant. That's gay. Yo, she could be the whole incarnate of Halle Berry. Halle Berry?
Halle Berry. Halle Berry.
It could be Halle Berry. And if her middle name's Preach, bitch, you gotta go.
Halle Preachberry?
No, she gotta go.
You're not clapping?
No.
You're not clapping Halle Preachberry's cheek?
Nah. Be buying flights and shit. No.
It really would be Alvin Preach.
You mad? That's disgusting. You didn't see him recently? He was talking about Habib Hijab, and he was like,
The thing is, if you don't believe in the laws of logic and, for example, non-contradiction, or for example, 2 + 2 = 4, if you don't believe in any of that, then you can't have a conversation with anyone about anything because there's no common ground. You can never find out what truth is.
Okay, so
You get it?
creation itself, who decided 2 + 2 = 4? Man did, right? I'm just saying, on a basis, 2 + 2.
Oh my god, bro. What? Man, what? Like, we came up with the words, not the concept. It's the words, yeah, we came up with, but it's describing a reality. So like when people say well, humans came up with that, no, we didn't. It's inherent reality in our world. When you have 2 of something, you give 2, and you get 2 more. 2 + 2, now you have 4. It's just an inherent reality. We invented words to go with that reality, but we did not invent those, if that makes sense. So say we invented some shit that it's like saying we invented the sun. Like, what? No, it's there. We came up with a word to describe a reality that already exists. We did not invent it.
Who decided that?
Who decided 2 + 2 = 4? Is that a serious question? With all due respect,
I don't know. I'm asking you.
no one decided 2 + 2 = 4.
So how did it come about?
Yo, that shit was funny, right?
Bro, all jokes aside, bro, this is about to be somebody's father. If it's his, which we don't know yet, I guess. This is gonna be somebody's father, man. Like, if you don't feel bad for anybody in this situation, at least feel bad for the kids, man, or the kid. This is something they're gonna have to look at in the future. You know, it's everywhere. A bunch of people are talking about it. It's just public information thanks to the kid's mom, who had the kid for clout. It's a sad situation. I think we all should consider that, like, how really dark this is. Also, he's a fucking idiot. Like, man, this kid's fighting demons
Well,
on his way out.
You
the
know
womb.
what? There's nobody who can stump you like a stupid person. So Miss Fit, the one that fresh, she writes.
Don't logic with
She sent a picture
stupid
of the
people.
pregnancy
Don't
test.
try
She
to
took it
watch.
because she needed to confirm that she
Can't
had
logic your
CEO's
way out
babies.
of that.
You always told me you wanted to be your baby's
You wanted me to be your baby mother.
mother. Okay, I loved you and I did everything to be a good girlfriend. Now this is happening. You walked away. I think I want to keep the baby. I don't want to kill alive. I want you to think carefully and take the responsibility. I'll call you shortly. Take your time. And he says, I can't have kids. And she says, take responsibility for your actions. She goes, and he goes, what's this? She goes, read it. Blood test,
The
pregnancy.
age old trick. I don't know, like, excuse. I can't have kids. And it's somehow always their kids. It's crazy.
Blood test.
It's a miracle.
So she got all the tests to make sure she knew. I know, but what does it mean?
Jesus.
I don't understand the numbers.
Because 2 + 2 = 4.
And then she highlights it on the paper. It just says pregnant. And he says,
Debatable.
it's not about that right now. It's good. It's not good. And a lot is happening, especially now business may be over. I don't want kids right now. And we spoke about it and you agreed. And she goes, I never agreed. I agreed based on your actions. Are you not educated? If you keep coming inside me, I will get pregnant. I don't get pregnant without your behavior. Words mean nothing. Man up. I'm not saying because I want to be with you. 'Cause
I don't know. I was
There's no
looking at
nothing
her
to me, but the
Instagram
baby's
pictures
innocent.
that was going around.
What are you saying?
Might
We're
not
not
be
together
his.
and won't be.
I'd
Why
get
would
the
that be
DNA
good for the
test
kid?
personally.
So she goes, why did you keep coming inside me? Hey, listen, lady.
Well, if
why
you
did
was
let this
doing
man?
that, bro.
All those things happen, and yes, feelings change, but bringing kids to this world without parents' love is cruel. We both thought you wouldn't get pregnant. Okay.
You're choosing to not want to love your kid, bro. Like, what do you mean? Bring this kid into this world without love? Like, are you fucking serious? Like, at this point, like, you don't have the choice to abort this kid. I don't think you should. Like, you fucking live with your mistake, dude. You have the money. Like, big deal, bro. You got new responsibilities with a woman you clearly didn't love or care enough about to marry and then have kids with. So, like, you fucked up. Deal with it, bro. Like, can the kid have a say? Like, yo, that kid's coming, okay? Like, just fucking love it. I don't understand why that's so hard for mostly dudes, bro. I don't understand, like, how it's so hard to just accept the fact that I'm not even gonna say you fucked up. You made the decision. Like, you consciously made this decision. And it doesn't even sound like it happened once. This isn't like, man, you know, it happened once, you know, it was a one-night stand. Then I will feel some kind of sympathy, like, man, you know, I understand, I kind of suck. But for you to do this multiple times and think nothing would happen is crazy, bro. Like, there's no birth control that's 100% outside of, like, castration. So I don't understand what you thought would happen. It's very rare it fails, but it happens.
Aside from 2 + 2 being 4, coming inside of a woman means very possible to get her pregnant. Yo, who decided? Who decided that coming inside girl means baby? Who decided?
Question the science, man.
Sperm inside
Don't let
ovulation.
them trick you.
Baby, who
This is
decided?
the Matrix.
Who decided? Listen, that being said, and he goes, also now I'm worried. I have to test the other girls, at least 4. And then
What the fuck did you say?
that's what he wrote. I didn't make that up. And she says, another girl, 4 girls. You were saying you have sex with 4 girls without protection? I hope you have all the money for your
Oh,
children.
wait, that's what he said.
Yeah, that's what he said. He said, I have to get tests for the other girls. All 4 of them. And he goes, I don't have money. Good luck. You will see. Unfortunately, Fresh, that's not how it works. If she filed them court documents, they gonna get your bank accounts, they gonna get your statements, and you gonna have to cough up that cash. This ain't something that you go walk your way out of. You better pray to high heaven, because you gonna be on the hook for a lot. This is a story between me and Walter Weeks, podcaster known as Pug CEO. I met him on November 21st in Miami.
Man,
I fall in
child
love
support
with him.
payments, man.
Okay, this girl writes like
I think Fresh and Fit
we
make
spent
good
New
money.
Year's
Like a what?
like an immigrant. No, I'm accurate. We spent New Year's together, and that's the time when he asked me to be his girl, to commit to him, and he posted a video of us on social media. He said to me, I love
Why
you.
is she
I don't want
blowing
you to
this
be with
shit
other
up,
men."
bro? Like, I hate women like this, man. This is why you guys need to watch out. This is exactly why. Like, why is she blowing it up like this? Why is she doing everything she can to ensure that she drags this man through high hell and heaven. And why would, like, she was too ready for this. Like, this is so fast, too ready to expose all of this, too willing to put all this information out there, despite the effect it might have on her kid. It's just selfish, bro. And it's obvious she trapped him. Like, I don't think you have to be a fucking genius. You don't have to be a fucking, you don't have to be woke. You don't have to be incel. You don't have to be red pill, blue pill, whatever the fuck to see she obviously trapped this man. Like, he got caught lacking. And it sounds like she was probably trying for a while. Cause she probably wasn't on birth control, bro. Like, look at her and then look at Fresh. She obviously got with him for the money, and she's ready to dip out that relationship. That's why she's so fast to just call it off. Not really. Dang, that was never gonna work it out. She knew he would have this reaction. She spent time with him. Like, I really doubt she thought anything else would happen.
2 days later, he asked me to meet his mom. Everything went well. I showed him and his mom my respect. He defended me on his podcast from the rumors. That's the moment I truly fall in love with him.
You introduce this girl to your mom, but you don't want to have kids with her. It's crazy, bro.
Okay, that's not even like a month and a half. Traveled back to China for Chinese New Year. The night before, we had a serious conversation. He said he sees me like someone to spend the whole life with, and I told him I was going to move to Miami for him. From then, we started a long-distance relationship for 2 months until I traveled to Barbados. I met his entire family there. Everything was so real, he's serious with me. Therefore, I'm not on birth control, and we had sexual behavior without protection. At first, everything was fine. I stayed in his apartment. We had a mutual understanding. He's not a monogamous person, that me and him both needs our own space. So I suggested him to help me rent an apartment. I want you to have the things you want as you understand me. 10 days later, a morning after we had lunch with his sister, he broke his promises. After a few days, he asked me to move out. He stopped coming home. He disappeared for 3 nights without explanation. I left my work behind in China to pursue this relationship. So I moved out, booked a flight to New York City. On March 30th, I had a pregnancy test and it's positive.
She's not a U.S. citizen?
He's telling her to take a pill to get rid of the kid. Okay. Oh, there's audio. So the title of this is called Ling Ling Leaks Phone Call with...
God damn.
So the people on Reddit are just saying,
That shit's crazy.
I don't want to kill the baby. I don't want to kill nobody. I don't want to.
You're not. They just give you a pill and it's over. No, but that's what I'm saying. The pill, they just give it to you from a doctor and then you're good.
Bro, are you fucking joking, dude? Oh, man. Okay. Go queen. That's what women want, right? Go queen.
This is joking.
That's how you should act.
This is just for everyone watching. Abortion should be something you guys
baby.
stick with, okay?
Kill
Abortion
it.
should not be some form of birth control that you guys
It's not death.
All right. A lot of you guys are just busting inside of people, no birth control. They're not on birth control, don't care. And then when shit hit the fan, you're just looking at the ladies like, yo, take a pill. Go to the clinic. Like, that's an incredibly physically traumatic thing for a lot of women to experience. It fucks up their hormone balance for an extended period of time. It has physical ramifications, and it messes with their psyche. If you've never had your hormones completely out of whack, you may never be able to understand. But just casually say, yo, just take a pill, do this, just get rid of it. You guys are asking a lot, okay? So I'm not saying that you guys can't have conversations about abortion, but the way some of you guys approach it and the way you guys talk about it so flippantly, y'all are so goddamn irresponsible about it. I don't even care if you guys get caught up having to pay child support. Y'all should be a bit more considerate of what you're asking me.
It's not just guys' fault. Look how women talk about abortion, bruh. Like, are you fucking joking? Like half of the country genuinely thinks like nothing of it. They just think, well, it's not killing anything. Who cares? It's just this nuisance. They describe it as a plague on the body, as a sort of leech. Like, these are this isn't men coming up with this out of nowhere. If that's how women talk about it, and let's say that's just how you feel too, because that's how everybody talks about it, how is that the man's fault? The woman don't even give a fuck in this country, at least. She's not from this country though, and I'm sure it's very different wherever she is from, but that's how Americans see it. So I'm a stand up for men on this one, all right? Like, if they're around a bunch of women who talk about how they're so pro-choice and it doesn't matter, how do you expect them to have any respect when they accidentally have a kid? Like, I don't understand what you expect them to say. Like, obviously, if they are around a bunch of people telling them, oh, it doesn't matter, that's how they're gonna feel. Why don't women get the same pushback as
well,
men?
they never lived it. It's one thing not living it. You can at least put yourself in the shoes of the person. Yes. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, they haven't lived it. They will never live it. They will never understand how traumatic and crazy that is. And what you put yourself.
Most women don't understand, apparently.
I mean, I wouldn't expect someone not understanding 2 + 2 = 4 to understand that, but you have to understand what it brings a person. Like, just even not, the pill is crazy. Like, you have to force and induce. Basically, it's not just it magically disappears. No, you have to induce your body into a contraction, expelled thing. You know what I mean? So For your body and to induce your body to do that, the chemicals you have to.
My understanding is even after it happens, for a long extended period of time after that, they still feel the effects of a pregnancy.
That's great.
So like their bodies are kind of going through it the entire time. So, and if you've never seen a woman who's pregnant, like she's going through mood swings, her hormones are all over the place, her appetite, her depression, her everything changes. So just guys understand what it is you guys are asking for that little short bit of like pleasure that you guys get busted inside the sugar walls. You guys are demanding that they take this thing, and there's like very little consider.
Bro, until our culture change, I'll be honest, like this is gonna keep happening. Like there ain't nothing you can say. This is gonna keep happening because there's so many people that just don't value babies in the womb. They just don't. So like to tell men like not to ask, like you're asking something that's impossible to get across to most men. Like, yeah, it could be hard, but in everybody's head, clearly having a kid is way worse than anything else at that point in time. So all the women who get abortions routinely, a good percentage of them are they repeatedly do this. So clearly it doesn't affect every woman the same. Some women can just do it and just not give a fuck, keep living their life. What do I think? I think you shouldn't ever you should never tell someone, hey, go get an abortion. I think if you're like more so in the middle of the situation, or even if you don't want it, the best you could do is ask them like, hey, do you want to keep it? If they say yeah, bro, like that's our society, man. You have no rights when it comes to that. Which is funny because women talk about rights and autonomy, but men lose complete autonomy once a situation like this happens. Like he has no choice. Like he quite literally has no choice in the matter whatsoever. If she didn't want the kid, she just go terminate it, and it is what it is. Keep living her life. But for him, he's fucked. You have to, if you're gonna be doing stuff like this, get with a woman who you know will abort a baby, which I think it should never come to that. Use protection, bro. Like they said, there's so many side effects and stuff. Even if you could be a freaking sociopath and not give a shit about human life, right? Like, I'm not even gonna talk about even if it is or isn't. You could be a sociopath. Just why would you want to go through all these effects and like all the hassle and the money and all this stuff? Just wear a fucking condom, bro. Wear a condom and take the pill. You're not gonna get pregnant 9 times out of 10 doing both of those. Like, it's really fucking rare if you're actually on your shit. So stay safe.
For it when you guys have this conversation. I understand being caught up with a child and it being brought up in unfair circumstances and child support, all that shit's crazy. But a lot of y'all not even taking that shit into consideration when you busting inside these broads.
Exactly.
And then you just say this shit willingly afterwards. It just doesn't sit right with me. I think it's a bad way to approach it. And I also think if you want her to actually get the abortion, it's probably best not to just go nuclear and be like, because then she's going to just cut you off. Just something to think about.
Yep.
Because if you're just like, yo, fuck you, then she'll be like, fuck you, I'll do what I want. And then what happens? You can't even.
That's so true.
And me listening to this broad too, like, she's an idiot as well.
Oh, 100%.
Awesome.
Well, this guy puts his whole life out there. She gets with, okay, expecting to take responsibility of all this other stuff. The dude is constantly in different dumb situations. What's more, he's told her, I'm going to be sleeping with other people. He does it with you unprotected. Why wouldn't you think he's not going to do it with the other ladies unprotected?
Sure.
I don't know. To me, it's just like,
nah, she's dumb as fuck for this.
You guys talk about having babies by January. Like, this broad is stupid. 2 months, you having babies?
She's not even
with a bunch
fucking
of other women?
stupid. She did this on purpose, bro. She trapped them. 100%.
Or she knows exactly what she's doing.
Baby trapping?
I'm not. I don't want to put it out there, but it's either two things. Whenever I see a situation like that, I see that it's either really stupid or someone thought about this whole thing.
No, I know. So like, how are you gonna deal with this? By saying I don't want a baby? That's all?
If like they said she's a sex worker, she's been doing this for a while, right? She knows about protection. She hasn't had a baby up until this point, I don't think. Or if she did accidentally have one in the past, she would know what not to do, right? So if her entire life revolves around her looks and sex and stuff like that, sleeping with men, how the fuck does she accidentally do this? You know what I mean? Like, it's so obvious she trapped him. It's so fuck obvious. I don't even know how you try to argue against that point.
Let's go to the doctor, I guess.
To the doctor.
This is what I think it's thought out. When do you go from I really love them to record all the conversation to trap them out and to put it out there?
Exactly. That's what I'm fucking saying.
And don't take that much.
Trap.
If you really love somebody, or you're really crazy about them, and especially if you got the crazy hormones going on inside you because you're pregnant, 2-3 months is all it takes for you to be like, this person abandoned me. They're talking crazy about me online. Yo, I'm about to expose everything. Hey, listen, if you feeling cornered and isolated, it don't take much for you to get online and talk crazy.
I'm gonna air this shit out. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not that crazy. That's not that crazy at all.
I ain't mad at that.
I have seen that happen way faster than 3 months.
Sure.
I've seen that. Hey, the switch from I love you to like, I'm gonna put your whole shit on blast is not that far for a lot of people.
Go from I love you to I'm gonna bust the windows out your car.
But also, someone saying I love you in 2 months, I don't believe them at all. I think these are just people who are a little bit unstable, and a little bit
Obviously.
cuckoo, and then they just love bomb like crazy and say crazy stuff.
Yeah, the love bomb is crazy.
So like, when these people say love, it means nothing to me. All right, so that's the gist of it. Pug CEO got fit pregnant, and now he's got to deal with the consequences. That's the whole story.
You say it.
Yeah, that's the story.
I said it
okay?
earlier, but man, you said it and you surprised me with it.
Nah, that's crazy. Once you pointed that out, yo, yeah, that's crazy.
Man, it's an unfortunate situation for the kid. If she ends up having it, which I think she's made it clear she is at this point. Oh, the kid's life is gonna be interesting. Yeah, man, Manosphere. I hope people just realize they don't live what they preach for the most part, and a lot of them just keep fucking up. I mean, Fresh always is fucking up when it comes to this. Like, the people he date like are so obviously gold diggers for the most part, and they always warn people about this, and it's like, bro, how you getting caught like this? The whole audience would be telling them, so I'm not even gonna say the whole Manosphere is retarded, or oh wait, we can't use that word anymore. Like I say, they're all stupid. Because clearly they see what's happening to him. But just take that into consideration. I'm kind of curious what Fitz's reaction to this is. He's definitely got to deal with a bunch of shit too now in terms of the comments and stuff they get. But yeah, just sad situation. That's all I got to say. And strap it up. Strap it up. All right, later, guys. Stay safe.